That's our podcast, baby. Ain't nothing funny. You gotta check us out on every Tuesday, cause ain't nothing funny. Yo, we be on that shit on Mondays too. Ain't nothing funny. Nah, I'm dead ass serious, man. Y'all gotta check us out on Ain't Nothing Funny. And that's on Mondays. You can be rocking with the Ain't Nothing Funny. Yo, plus you can be rocking with us on another day too. On Ain't Nothing Funny. And we call that on the Wednesdays, baby. Cause ain't nothing funny.
Yeah, he already know. You already knew. You already knew what it do. You on the Ain't Nothing Funny show. I'm up here with my dude Eddie Brock. What you do? What you do? What it do? And I also got my family, Brooklyn Fast of the Ain't Nothing Funny podcast world. And what's good, Brooklyn Fast?
Well, today is a normal day and a blessing day. We live to see another heavenly blessing day. And big up to my boy, the one and the only, Alamo! Happy
What's good,
birthday to
baby?
Alamo. Put your hands together. Let's give him a
What's
round of
good,
applause.
baby?
He lived to
What's
see
good?
another day, another year, and another time. Ain't that a
Always,
blessing?
always, man. Always, man.
And big
Always.
up to Brock. Yo, what's up, Brock? What's popping with you, Brock? How things
Hey,
be
boy.
with you?
Ain't
How your
shit,
day,
man.
man?
Chilling. Word, I'm
How your
good,
day?
man. Word.
Anything out of
Chilling.
the norm today with you?
Nah, man. Same old shit. It's a rainy day, so it was a little annoying traveling.
Man, we had that storm down here this morning.
But chill.
Man, actually, my blessings go out to the family who lost the mother and the daughter down here, mother and son, from the tornado that we had last night.
Oh,
Last
that's
night
what's
and this
up, man.
morning.
Yeah.
My heart
My
goes out to
condolence.
them.
My
Yeah,
condolence,
mourning
bro.
for them, you know.
My condolence.
And
But
then, you
yeah,
know, the husband, he's in the hospital right now. We don't know the circumstances with him. But
oh
they had
man.
told us, you know, that tornado was gonna tear up something. And the tornado actually hit here in Montgomery.
Oh
And
man.
it was real graphically. A lot of things out on the outskirts of Montgomery got tore up.
No.
Yeah,
So that's
actually
that's
tore up.
that's that's the reason why we out here getting hit, probably getting hit with that little storm too. That's coming down here towards this way.
Because they said the
But
storm was
anyway,
gonna leave here and go other places.
anyway, man. Our condolence going out to these people out there and shit like that. You know what I mean? But what we got going on our side of town, man. How was your day? How was your what's the name, Jay? Been my
Well,
bad. I'm looking fine.
basically today was, you know, a very laid back today. I got a little, I'm coming down with a little symptom of a little cough, but I'm doing good. I'm in strong spirit. I'm in motivation spirit, and you know, look forward every day. I wake up, I look forward, and I appreciate that day. Even though I don't accomplish much, but I'm accomplishing something by getting up, moving around, making movements, thinking of big things, big plans of moving and doing different things.
Okay. All right. No, on my behalf,
Hmm.
on my behalf, man. I'm having a blessing B day. You know what I mean? It ain't on the weekends, but
Yeah.
I'm having a blessing B day. with family. With Brock and Brooklyn Fast on the show today. You know what I mean? I have private shout outs, phone calls and all of that. So all that love and all them private shout outs and phone calls and stuff like that. I really really appreciate y'all, man. I'm feeling young. I'm feeling energetic. I'm looking young. You know, there's a whole lot. There's a whole lot of future, but in front of me. So, I'm blessed to see that, man. I'm blessed to have a big part of that. And still feel healthy. Bless a lot of people, bro. Bless a lot of people, man. I'm grateful for it. So I'm glad of this day, man. I seen this day, and I'm feeling good, man. You know what I mean?
That's it. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. Somebody didn't even wake up to see this day. So, every day that we wake up, we got to be thankful.
Yo, and I want to shout out. I want to shout out to my godson Skypes too, man. Good looking for that. Good looking for that godson, man. You know what I mean? You very, very appreciated, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you woke up with an idea and you put that together, man. I love you on that too. Love you on that mic too. All of that, bro. Look at this arm right there. Niggas that around me all the time, they already know. They already have to understand it. But my party is celebrating, baby. I'm gonna celebrate to the day I get my moon travel. Good looking, baby. Good looking, man. Yeah, man. Feel good to see you. God let you know. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yo, I had talked to a couple of good childhood people back in the Lower East Side today too.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was proud of that too, man. But thank you, man. Appreciate that. All the love, man. Appreciate that.
So
Much
how did that
respect.
pan out? Did they have any good news or good information to share with you?
Oh yeah. I seen their kids. I seen their kids, their babies and stuff like that for the first time. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
what's good, Big Mike? That's good. Thank you, Big Cuz, man. Love, appreciate that too, man. Appreciate you, man. Word. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
I seen that. I seen the kids and stuff. I talked to people I didn't speak to about probably 12, 15 years, 12 years. So,
Oh man, that's a blessing.
you
And so
know,
how they was doing? Like, what they
oh yo,
what they was politicking about.
they living great, man. They living great. Everybody right now that moved from a place that where they used to be,
Mm-hmm.
they living good, man. They changed up, man. Yo, word up, Mike. You know what I mean? People changed up, man. Like, so they did, yo, it was beautiful. I was so happy and the joy to hear from everybody, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
know.
do you think changes do you think we all should be about changes, or we should stay in the same standstill?
What you said again, my fault.
Do you all think about it should be about changes or we should stay in the same stance, Phil?
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Because I was watching that on
You can
Facebook,
try to
and
stay the same, and the world's gonna keep changing on your ass, and you're gonna look goofy.
Gotta celebrate. Gotta
and
celebrate.
it's a blessing when we live to see our birthday, and when we live to get certain ages. And back in the days, we wouldn't picture us getting this old or getting this gray hair on our face or anything. And so, sometimes you have to adapt to changes. Even though it's kind of hard, you so used to the same old fashioned thing, it's gonna come a time you have to change. And you have to look forward to changes. It might
Yo,
at first you might disagree with it, but then again when at the end of the day you gotta make the changes.
yo,
Go
from
ahead.
a famous from a famous pimp, Pinky would say, it's beautiful. You know how that name, you gotta be beautiful. If you ain't beautiful, man, you ain't smelling the roses, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. And yo, that's coming from a famous pimp. And yo, I listened to him. I listened to him. He came up with encouraging words. That's encouraging, bro. I'm telling you,
The
beautiful.
world we living in, we don't know. Sometimes we wake up in the morning, we don't know if we going or coming.
Sometimes when you lay down before you wake up. How about that?
So you got to just look among the hills and say, well, yo, God, guide me through this. Take control of my situation.
Yo, he got
when
it.
I ain't got control over it, you can take control over it.
He got it. He got it.
And that's kind of crazy, man.
It's monetary. It's monetary. It's like how you monetary your life, man. You skill out your life, build it, man. Build that shit, my nigga. You out there, the tough guy, build it, man, build it. You out there, good guy, build it, man. You out there, you got to do something for something. Walk that walk, baby. Walk that walk, baby.
Yo, the interesting thing I was reading and I was listening to on Facebook, and they was talking. You know the members of Third Base, right?
Yeah, I know Scratch and all
and
Prime Minister, MC Search and all of them. I know them.
You know that they came to a disagreement, and that's why they broke up. And I didn't know at that time that they had two individual deals. That Pete Knight, Prime Minister Pete Knight, he had a deal before Third Base.
Yo,
yeah.
I mean, the Western name, but back in the days, it's just like you coming in a group deal. Remember, it ain't no more groups really out there. The last group out there in rap history is the Amigos. There's no more other rap duo. It's only the last rap duo. Name a new 2022 rap duo.
Third Base.
Yeah. Third Base was trash.
Them niggas was trash.
That's why they needed Nas.
Let's keep it funky. Them niggas trying to live off of niggas, the acts they found.
Yeah.
Nice niggas that they found. That's the only reason we even still talk about Third Base.
Yep, what age it do break.
Niggas don't talk about Third Base. Niggas talk about Search.
Yep. MC
supposedly found niggas.
Yep.
From what I'm hearing.
But I heard that nigga say that he helped Rakim write a rhyme. After that, I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done.
I doubt that. I think that was just small talk. I really think that was small talk. I don't think that was really true.
The other dude in the group said he fucking lying.
Anybody could change that, Mike.
I think that was just small talk.
Yeah.
How could you? Your creativity skills ain't nice like that. I don't think.
Yeah, I like that MC Search. Help Rakim.
And help Nas.
One of the greatest fucking. Come on, my nigga.
And help Nas, but he got on Drink Champ. He got not on Drink Champ. He got on the barbershop. He got on the barbershop, and he broke it down. He said he don't own none. He don't own none of the Nas joint. He said he only owned 2% of Nas. 2% is a lot, but he said Nas owned all his shit. Nas will be able to get his masters within 7 years. Yeah. Like from 9 to 7 years, Nas will be able to get his own masters. And he said a lot of people don't know the contract that you're signing.
Oh yeah. I was reading that too.
Yeah, you might could sign a contract saying that, for your masters, you might 5 years. I don't know. That's hypothetically I'm talking, but it depends on what you're signing when you got a good deal. And then
you gotta read the fine print. What mess us up as rap artists and musicians?
Let's keep it real though.
Read the fine print.
If rappers read the fine print, you wouldn't have 90% of the rappers.
Exactly.
Because the moment niggas read the fine print, get him out of there.
Exactly.
Let's get somebody else in here.
Exactly.
That's not gonna read the fucking fine print.
Exactly.
But you know what?
Artists don't make themselves, bro. The labels make the fucking artists. They make you who you are.
Exactly.
They make people want to believe your fucking story.
And
Biggie
Brock
wasn't the notorious B.I.G. before Puffy.
But Brock,
he was just some fat ugly dude.
Reason why he had to change his name because it was also a TV star and what's the name? I think Uptown Hollywood. This dude, Sidney Poitier, Sidney Poitier, and what's the name, and Jimmy Walker when they Uptown Saturday Night when they was hypnotizing Jimmy Walker with the thing. There was also a dude named and the pimp, the big boss man was named Biggie Smalls.
Yeah,
so they had to change his name. They had to change his name because somebody else was going by that name, and they changed his name into Notorious Biggie Smalls.
Well, you know
Notorious
why
Big.
he had to do that?
Notorious Big.
That man had owned the rights for that name. And
yeah,
then, he had owned the rights, and he couldn't just clone that name.
Exactly.
When you own the rights for it, there's prices you have to pay.
Why you think Rick Ross ain't Rick Ross no more?
Exactly.
Name no more.
Yeah.
That nigga name is Ricky Rose.
Ricky Rose. Yep.
These are people who had the name first.
People,
yeah.
These are characters that are copywritten.
Clones.
So once again, the character that you're trying to portray that was created by the label, they made
somebody got to get paid.
They didn't make you lyrically a good fucking artist.
Yep.
You did all that shit yourself. You are a good artist by yourself, but that whole image that you pushing out, nigga, they own that because they made that shit. Really?
Yeah.
And they can do that to anybody. You could be fucking trash, as they have shown.
Mm-hmm.
Look at where rap is now. Niggas ain't even rapping no more.
You right. Nothing say the same.
Moaning and shit on songs. I literally hear niggas moaning on songs. Niggas ain't even rapping no more.
That's a fact.
This shit takes zero effort to be a rapper anymore.
And that's truly the way the direction everything is going. It's going into that poor direction from you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. That so we're gonna dumb it down. We all still don't give no props to Lupe. Lupe told you like he already had the blueprint, like he had the Bible. Like somebody gave him the Bible and passed it to him and said, "Yo, bro, here, take this. This is what's getting ready to happen." And then the BOBs, this is what's getting ready to happen. And soon as they came out here and told you, you start getting nobody was like, "Yo, nah, that ain't happening." You start getting dumber down rappers. Rappers don't give a fuck what they talking about. Don't give a long as they got a whole, as long as they got what Pinky want inside of the videos and shit like that. They all Gucci. You not even half of the people not even listening to their rhymes.
They when they watching the image they portray.
Yeah, they just like boom.
So, they barely understand these.
They can barely understand it.
But Lupe Fiasco, big up to him by the way. He's very talented.
No, niggas ain't saying he ain't. That's the say. We saying the opposite.
They saying no. I got an example for you. Soulja Boy. What y'all think about him then? If y'all want to talk about foolishness and nonsense rappers, what y'all think about Soulja Boy?
One of the entrepreneurs. I mean, he's one of the pioneers of the bullshit.
But he's a safely pioneer. Yo, to me, he's a safely pioneer. The man outlasted everything. He outlasted rap, even drugs. Yo, you understand what I mean? Like, he's always doped up.
He's a clown.
He always do all that. Clown. Good looking, babies. Good looking. Yeah. Thank you for the birthday wishes, man. Yo, he's a clown. This nigga Soulja Boy, the nigga Soulja Boy is always on. He's on drugs. If he ain't on drugs, he survived everything, bro. He survived people coming in his crib, kicking down his door, and so-called, I love you, man. Yo, word up. What's good, city? Word, man. He's a person that somebody kicked down his door, survived it, busted off the Draco, and did no time for it, and all of this, and just shot somebody freely, or whatever, however his story was. You know what I mean? No disrespect for him. No disrespect to the dude, man, and no bashing the dude, but the dude is a genius on the shit that he's doing, bro. The buffoonery he's doing, man. So he got a gimmick. Everybody has a gimmick to whatever they doing, bro. And like, since you got into all of that one, bro, and you was talking about that, all of that shit with that music and all of that shit. You gotta really explain like some of this right here, man. Like, cause this is basic down with what I had seen and I was going through. This is basically some of the shit that we've been seeing, man.
Yeah.
Niggas gotta explain that, man. What y'all think about that, though, man? This is an open talk, man. We gotta talk openly about this bullshit. What y'all think, man? You see it up
I
there.
mean, that's just making it easy for the label to basically make money. They ain't really worried about those artists or anything. It's just a little scheme they cooked up for them to make the money and make it easily. And as long as it's operating from their perspective. And the artist is really not contributing what they supposed to contribute. It's just like you investing you coming out, like for instance, you coming out with your own company. But nobody is partaking in your company, and you doing everything behind scenes to boost your company ratings, to boost your plateau.
Yo, Brock, what it is?
What you think, Brock?
It's payola on another level because the record labels ain't making no money like that off these artists.
Exactly.
This streaming shit is not bringing no real money into these fucking labels. So they have to fucking pay to these bots. They put these bots out there to boost these artists' fucking views and all that shit to make them look like they more popping than they are. Because nobody's listening to this shit. Because it's not good music. People ain't listening to this shit because it's like, bro, that shit cute for a couple minutes, but then after a while, it's like, all right, bro.
Get this shit out of here.
It's corny, bro.
Get it out
and
of
that's
here.
why unfortunately, a lot of these female rappers that's putting this ratchet music out or whatever they want to call the shit, they not selling no fucking records. Because it's not good music. It's cute and it's funny for when you listening to it, when you drunk and you want to, but nobody's really, you're not sitting there listening to that shit all day.
So, Brock, what kind of music would you prefer that we need to bring
Yo,
back?
but
Music on instruments. How about bands and musicians again?
Hold on, before we even jump into what you prefer, we still back on this situation, back on this story of bots. We're not going past nothing else. We talking about bots right now, and what the situation what you was saying, what you were saying, like
with the bots, it's the new form of payola.
Yeah.
Like, in order for me to make an artist look like they popping, I gotta fucking throw these bots in there to boost their shit. Yeah. Not that many people's actually listening to the shit or viewing it.
And from what you saying,
same shit back in the day.
Brock
is seen it been that bot been around
in the week.
It been around.
Motherfuckers been buying those albums.
Now, for back pedal or for what Brock was saying, to me, I'm tired of them bots, man. That botting shit is getting whacked, man. It's getting played out because botting is on everything. Yeah. They botting video games. Yo, when PlayStation 5 first came out, how long it took me to go and get this. Lucky I had to get it off the back channel. They botting sneakers. When you out there trying to get those back in the Yeezys, the Jordans, and all of that, they buying everything that's coming out. They even buying little kids' toys that's coming out for Christmas that it's gonna be hard for people to get. That bot shit got to go. That bot shit right there is ruining the system. Ain't too many people out there gonna buy a little box. They got a little box, huh? How they have hook it up to their computer, and you gotta run it to your computer, and that computer get up when they say sneakers coming out at 10 o'clock in the morning. That computer is already on it. So when you can't get that sneaker, and they say the sneaker is sold out, the sneaker is or the game system is sold out. People is using them bots. They had that on the news a couple of years ago. How that shit crashed.
It's a scheme.
It's not a scheme. It's really not a scheme because it's legal to buy it.
Oh wow.
You understand?
Wow.
You can.
I get what you're saying now.
I
thought it was a scheme that you buy it and you block the people from who really want to buy it. Cause
Nah.
you locked in on your computer. Okay.
Yo, your computer down there does that. But that's what a bot do. A bot locks down. It's the first one. It shoots fast to anything. When the iPhones came out, yo, people had those bots. You was online, it was crashing. I think they crashed something, and they was talking about it. You know,
Oh wow.
you gotta look at it like last 2 years ago, and 3 years now, when PlayStation came out, they only had about a certain amount of units. Only one that had it was Walmart, and I think late GameStop got it. But the only one that had it was Walmart and all that. And then you went to go try to get it, and it was crashed. If you couldn't get it because you be on there, and as soon as you click on it, yo, you get up 6:00 in the morning, and they say it's going to be on the next cell. Next cell going to be like 1:00 in the afternoon. You getting up 6:00 in the morning because you know everybody's going to be on there. And as soon as you put yours in there, you can't get it, and a lot of people you talk to can't get it. That's what bots do.
So basically, from what I'm getting an understanding is bots is a virus, is a man-made built virus.
It's not a virus. It's not a virus, Dre.
I'm asking you what I'm asking you. Is it similar to a virus?
Explain to him what is a bot. And I know what it is. Well, I want her to explain so you can get some. You're not familiar. Tell me what it is.
No, what Mike said right there is accurate. It's a marketing scheme for labels. Yeah.
For labels.
To get you interested in the artist.
Exactly. And that's exactly.
The artists look like they're more popular than they are.
You correct, Mike. You correct.
Okay.
You is correct.
Correct, because I'm clueless with that.
Yo,
that's the only thing I can think of. Go ahead.
But a bot really does. A bot really does is all the work that you do will get up in the morning time and go and scan the computer.
Yeah.
It do it for you. It's working 24/7, 365 around the clock. So when you sleeping, the bot is not sleeping.
Oh, okay.
So that's how they graphically catches the first bid. You understand?
Yeah, I got you now.
Catches the first bid. So you got a bot. Some people bots get shut down because it ain't strong enough. So where you have a person that have a bot and he's out there going on about 6 to 7, 8, 10 websites where they got that sneaker, and he get it first. So he have 7 pair of sneakers for the original price.
Oh, okay.
So when he got it market sale, what is that market sale? You be getting it, what you call that other sale? Somebody else selling it more. Retail. You be getting it retail. Instead of market sale. Because he used that bot, and that bot went all over the place and hurry up and try to get him a ticket for he could get those kicks. So imagine he got that bot linked up to about 7 or 8 different computers. All 7 or 8 different computers is out there searching for that sneaker for him. You get it? 24/7. So that's what the bot runs with. So that's what they saying that they doing in the musically with the music, like Atlantic is doing. They using them bots.
Not just Atlantic.
Every other
all these niggas, man.
It's all of them. So they hurry up and put out the robot do the work for them.
Look at the comments and look at the fucking views.
Yep.
Niggas got 10 million views, but you got like 1,000 fucking comments.
1,000 comments. Yep. That goes on. That even goes on with your podcast. It's the same thing. Some people know how to work the system. You can have about 1,000 people, but only just like he said, with the comment shit, the same exact thing. It's the same thing. You know how to work who know how to read the algorithm.
Algorithm.
Yeah, who know how to works it.
And then you just look at some of the pages that be posting comments. You can tell, like, nigga, that's a fucking bot.
Yeah, that is. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so people pay for it. Yo,
Oh.
and then the bot is giving you comments,
Yeah.
and they giving you likes, and they giving you subscribes, and they subscribe, and all that. Yo, it's tricks around the world, bro. It's a whole lot of tricks. There's a whole lot of tricks that people participate in and shit like that. It's a whole lot of shit
That's
that's
what's up.
going on.
That
You
sounds
know?
interesting.
Yeah,
Sounds real interesting.
you know, it's marketing scheme, the new one. Yep, it's the new Hollywood.
As we see, that shit don't have long value.
Yeah.
It don't.
Because all the artists that they doing that with, they fucking falling off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo, I would say you would have to catch the baby, because I heard some shit. He's still irrelevant. You know, I heard Little Baby did some shit. He went past what he was talking about before, so it's still some people is really irrelevant. It goes back to what Brock was saying earlier.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken and I'm not recalling, is like
Mm-hmm.
the label is putting out and doing who they want to be the star, and we all know that, you know. So who they want to be the star, you know, you got a lot of stars out there that rap their ass off but ain't getting that recognition. So
That's true.
so what he said earlier, that was true.
Industry is goofy.
It is.
The
It's
industry
been goofy. Shit was always goofy.
It
The
is.
industry been goofy.
It is. You know, but you know, you got a lot of goofy niggas too, right?
That's why the
You
industry
can't
is so
blame it
good.
on the goof in the industry.
That's why the industry is still here.
Yo, you got niggas out here still willing to tell on themselves and just came home.
Mm-mm.
How about that?
That's crazy.
Yo, you willing to open back up a Fed case for you and the other bozo? Y'all both just came home from ankle. One came home from ankle bracelet. One came home from what's the name? And y'all talking back and forth of shit that could put y'all both, one on parole, the other one on mystery parole. You know what I mean? I don't know too much about the mystery parole, nigga. Young boy and shit like that, but one is on real parole. One is a thoroughbred, a G for what he did.
Mm-hmm.
One is he ain't do nothing, but he's still a G. Yo, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't get the industry and human beings, man. What we saying? Yeah, we got that scheme too. Yeah, but I don't get now what he says.
Now Brock understanding the advertising scheme these record companies putting on.
Yeah.
Ben understood that shit right.
Yo, like
That's how that shit moves. That's how it works. It's a business.
it was a business. And
It's about your art, nigga.
And-
fuck.
and what from Brock from two with backing them off with that too, like they don't really give a fuck about your art. It's like, yo, son, it's a business. Like, yo, we all know
They
it.
fuck up. Because look at all the artists that was real artists. Y'all shitted on them, and then look at what y'all going through now. Y'all started putting them the quick money over the fucking longevity of artists, and now y'all suffering for it because now y'all can't even create a fucking artist with longevity no more.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Last nigga y'all had was
So
Drake.
true.
yeah,
Drake is the last nigga y'all had, and y'all trying to fight to keep this nigga alive so bad.
yeah. You ain't never lie.
No, ain't none of these
I
new
think they
artists
running
lasting
out
for
of
10
plans.
years. What new artists out
think
right
they
now
running
is
out
going
of
to
it.
last 10 years?
There's none of them. There's none of them.
None of
You
them.
see Future burnt out.
Yeah,
Fly by night
Ain't
artists.
no more. Little baby, you hot right now, nigga,
Fly
but
by night.
the time coming too.
Your time
Yeah.
come.
yeah, but everybody has
All
a
of them.
time.
Because that's how the industry works. It's not about the actual quality of the music. It's about gimmick ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
which is why most of these artists, once they get to a certain age, they can't put music out no more because their whole music was based off of the gimmicks of the time. So once that time changes, nobody want to hear that shit no more. Nicki having a hard time because guess what? The industry done switched on you. Girls ain't on that goofy want to be a Barbie shit now. Yeah, now they want to be some other shit. You got they want to be city girls now.
You got and not just city girls. You got the gorilla. Yo, how come you as a female? You know your name gorilla. Yo,
this pushing black women to be on some tranny shit, bro. Yo, gorilla. They trying to normalize the tranny look, the masculine female, bro.
Yeah, ugly business gorilla.
You know what? Come to look at it. Yo, come to look at it, that is some crazy shit. That's some bonehead shit. Speaking of that,
got a Meg Thee Stallion, which is a male horse. We got a gorilla bitch.
A gorilla bitch. Yeah, you got a horse.
You come up with that? Gorilla riding a horse. Name yourself that.
That you got gorilla on a horse. That's Megan Thee Stallion. He said is the horse, and you got the gorilla on the horse. It sound like Planet of the Apes to me.
Don't give me no ideas because they will come out with that. They have a come out named Planet of the Apes.
Remember, it was Planet of the Apes Escape New York. Remember that? Remember they had one, Planet of the Apes Escape
New York. Yeah, that's back in the days, yeah.
Yeah, so you know, that's the new Planet of the Apes, baby.
Hey, watch that happen. Watch you spoke that in existence. Watch a chick gonna come out talking about she Planet of the Apes. Watch
Planet of the Apes. That's
Escape from New York.
Escape from New York. That was the name of the Planet of the Apes. Escape from New York, baby.
That's what the chick name gonna be.
Planet
of the Apes Escape from New York.
This shit is like open talk, man. Open talk, man. There's a lot of crazy shit chicks is gonna be doing, man.
There's a lot of figure back in the day. Now, time you figure dudes would come out with some moronic shit. You think it would be the men come out with moronic? Now they having these chicks come out moronically acting crazy.
No, they got the men like doing moronic shit too. It's just wild zesty. Niggas is just wild zesty, and females just wild niggas.
Wow, Mookie Blaylock's out there. Yo, how many scores? How many points you had? Y'all had about 7. He had about 7 fill-ups. 7 fill-ups, right? You went to 7-Eleven and got that fill-up. You get 7 fill-ups.
What we dealing with, man? What are we really dealing with? Or honestly, what are we dealing with? There's too much buffoonery going on.
Hip hop been dead though, man. Now I tried to tell niggas, but niggas ain't want to listen.
Oh no!
It was dead before that.
Nah.
Hip hop been dead a long time.
Nah.
Black culture, period.
Nah. Let me tell you how serious music is getting. Rap music, right? Yo, everybody put their whole effort and put their arm out. This is why I say that rap is buffoonery, and some people using rap for tricks and using rap for what it is. Everybody put their whole arm and feet out for this fucking dude ass Nas and say, yo, Nas is 21 was talking all of this, talking all of that. I woke up yesterday.
I too.
Yo, and I listened to that 21 and verses with that Nas and 21 collaborate together. Yeah. And no lie, bro. I love Nas, and Nas is my favorite rapper. 21 made me almost feel what he was saying in the first, wasn't it? Because all his lyrics was making sense and trying to put things. And that shit Nas was saying was like, yo, son.
I just finished saying, bro, man, they never spit a whack verse.
Yo,
and that nigga
that was the whack verse that I heard from Nas. Nah, bro. So
it was I think it was a publicity stunt.
Thank you. And that's what I think. Nas' album came out, right? Boom.
When Drake came out.
Boom. So let's boom this shit. Let's get the world and all of that and everybody and all that.
Yo.
And then that's poor, bro.
Yo, the last what?
That's poor.
10 years have to be the worst fucking years in the history of music, bro. What albums in the last 10 years can you tell me that you gonna listen to 10 years from now? Because I still listen to albums from the 80s, 70s.
Me too.
I do
Me
too.
too.
80s, 90s, all
Me
right
What
to
too.
the
90s.
fuck albums came out from 2010? Oh, what we in?
Me
2022?
Yeah.
223. Yep.
So
We in the
from
month, eh?
2012 to now, what the fuck has come out that you really like? Yo, 10 years from now, that's still gonna be my shit.
Yeah. Yo,
Classic fucking album.
yo. Let me
That's
ask
gonna
you.
survive.
Let me ask you a question though. Yo, Brock,
Goddamn
Brock
play.
and Dre. I don't even listen to music right now on like the radio right now. But what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen with the this year countdown? And because I know last year was bullshit and bullshit. I remember when we had the 1,000 countdown that we had like hip hop from R&B and all that, 100 countdown or whatever, 300 and whatever. But we
Top
had
100 countdown. Top.
yes,
what I'm
yo,
saying.
this year like
Yeah.
how they gonna do that? Because I didn't.
Fuck that.
Yo, yesterday I watched because I recap my shows and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't have to do that, I got DVR and
Mm-hmm.
I DVR it, and then I just have to go to search and then everything I'm looking for. So I'm paying money. That's the dumb shit that they catch you out there with, but they ain't catching you out there. You got to be the smart human being to know what's the sense of you buying DVR, and you could just go to search, and then they got every episode there. So it's the same thing as DVR. But I was watching the fucking show, and they had the Black Eyed Peas back out there, and Will I Am. They had a shorty. I don't know if it was shorty from back in the days
What you
when
talking
they
about, Fergie?
nah, not Fergie, the original Black Eyed Peas chick,
Yeah, the black girl.
No.
the black chick,
Before they got rid of
the
her.
black chick. When they made I thought it was her. I don't know if it was her. I don't know if it's a daughter, young person.
Yeah.
But they tried to came out. But they came out with the same. You could hear the same sample beat that they sampled and did over again, bro. And it sounds the same. And yo, I'm like, yo, son.
Like, look how uncreative the industry is.
Well, the industry basically is recycling. They
And it's
going
crazy.
retro. They going
And-
back retro mode.
And you know why that is, right?
Because everything is basically out now. Is basically garbage.
Because
That's
the
all they
people-
said. It's
Nah,
basically garbage.
it's because the people who are in these positions are fucking idiots and they don't shit about these coaches. They don't know shit about it. So what they think in their goofy ass minds is cool, this shit ain't fucking cool. We got real fucking artists on the underground that are making great fucking music, and nobody knows who the fuck these niggas are.
They ain't ready for it.
But that's a situation too. That a lot of people they ain't ready for it, but they
No, it's not that
lose.
they're not ready for it. It's that these dumbass record execs think they can still keep pumping out this bullshit when you got, instead of putting these motherfuckers who's making real music on, who can make music that can last for fucking
But then you call
30,
those
40, 50 fucking years.
you call those the crossover Negroes. When the crossover Negro comes in and they become devil worshippers. They becomes all of these people that these people is. So you
Music industry
separate.
always been corrupt.
You got to separate that.
Deception.
Your favorite underground rapper
Mm-hmm.
ain't your favorite underground rapper no more because now he's talking about the same shit that these young kids is talking about. Pop, and poodoo, pop.
Yo, son, all these
Yo.
rappers be dope when they underground. The moment them niggas get signed, watch how corny a nigga about to get.
Because you selling out. That's
What?
why you get corny. You sell out.
You no longer have any control over your life.
No,
Sold
you
it.
don't.
No.
Sold your life to the label.
Once they
You
give
like
you
it?
$1 million,
If I sell my likeness, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Nigga, I
Yeah.
sold my fucking life, nigga.
Yo, today is-
slavery
Yo.
mentality again.
Yo, today is open talk. We might get off at we gonna get off at 1:30 and shit. I got mad time on my shit, so I pay for it and everything. Everything. Yo, I pay extra too for the time.
but
Yo,
okay.
what I want to say, we could come back into a little music talk and shit. Like I had a little open talk and shit. I popped across the Brittany Gardner shit too today, man, and from the other day, yo, I'm seeing that she in some El Salvador motherfucking camp and shit. So,
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. You brought that situation up. That's real sad. That is real sad.
Yeah.
That's real sad. And how could America and the government let that go down like that? They could have made a wager and worked something out for her to come back to the States. They don't have to let her stay over there 9 years. Come on now. Let's be for real.
Remember, bro, we beefing with these niggas, man.
I wouldn't give a rat's ass. You beefing with them. But this is one of our own. This is
fucking
one
up
of
a
our
whole wall
own.
for them right now.
You feel what
We
I'm saying?
fucking
This
up
is
a
one of
whole
our
wall.
own.
So I ain't gonna. Let me ask you a question. Then. You think America should go to war with Russia over Brittany fucking Gardner? Because she wanted to smoke a fucking what the fuck? We should
No, I'm not saying go to war, but I'm saying
she walked through the thing when she got arrested with a African American flag on the back of
get her.
Get him.
Get her. Draw your guns, get her.
Get him. Yo. Get that tall bitch.
I didn't want to go here with that.
He said, get that tall bitch.
Grab her. If we go too hard to get her back, that means we starting the war.
Nah, but they gonna go hard for some other dude out of another country. They going hard for this dude. Trying to get him out of there. They getting ready to go hard.
One thing I think everybody's forgetting is she black, ain't she?
Oh, see, Brock, we gonna have to say that for another show.
What the nigga said though?
Yeah,
we gonna have to say that one for another show.
Name, but a famous comedian once said, a black life is the worst bargaining chip you can fucking have.
I'm gonna tell you what it really means. Black lives don't matter.
You're goddamn right.
Black lives don't matter. And the government has proved it to y'all. So y'all people walking around here talking about Black Lives Matter, get your shit in order. They already specified and they telling you. She was made an example for what we've been talking about, been fighting and been protesting about. They made an example of her ass. She is not worth nothing because of the fact that she is black.
Let me tell you something.
Up and down.
Yo, hey man. Yo, let me tell you something. She went to a community where there's none of them right there. Right. If they there, there is a few. They got them there. Remember, everybody is everywhere. If they there,
but not extra large like that. Not large like that.
And she got dreadlocks and she played basketball.
Yo, let me tell you something. The reason
why niggas you can get.
The reason why you might not know they not extra large like that, because that's where the cameras don't put the cameras on. You know, the cameras only go on to places where there's important shit going on, right?
That's not important to them. You're also
exactly.
right.
So the cameras.
But you know what? It goes back to something we was talking about on a couple episodes. Remember the commercial, how they promote the starving kids in Africa?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they never go around no other parts of Africa. And I think it's just like you said. I think it's a gimmick. They put some horse shit, and they put some horse shit in back of the kid, and they find some straight little kid who he ate, but he just starving that day.
Niggas in your hood right now. We can go up to. We can make the same video in the project.
But
you got the same little dirty, dusty little nigga around the hood somewhere with flies all in his face. And you can make the same fucking video right in the project with the same look.
Y'all two go to YouTube and look up on YouTube where they have a dude inside the forest was saying, you know, those Natural Geographic movies that we was watching, those was never real. Those was fake. Like,
I'm telling you. And that's something to think about. See, people look at it, right? They look at it as in feeling sorry and feeling sad. I don't think that shit really exists. You're right. Nah. You're so right with that. Because if that's the case, you know what we need to do is, when y'all get some time, y'all need to go on the New York train and get y'all them box of M&Ms and Skittles.
You can't do that really that much.
Listen, get that and go to, and we can do a video like that. Go through New York cars and say, hi, I have no place to stay. I'm homeless. can you buy an M&M or buy some Skittles to help support me get a home or get a meal to eat? And what you think they'll do to you?
What you do to them niggas? Some people gonna ignore you. Some people gonna give you money.
Exactly, because I've been on situations. They was coming out their pockets like, and yeah, $20. Yeah, sound like real money. Sound like for a pack of M&M's, brother.
So you saying we could pull that gimmick off then?
Remember panhandling?
What you think all these panhandlers is fucking broke? I see a panhandler. This bitch was changing her sneakers every day. I had a brand new pair of sneakers every day. This bitch asking for money. Bitch, I saw you yesterday with a new pair of J's.
I had a dude in Van Dyke, and everybody know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Back in the days, you was paying. Drew was driving the Benz. You driving the Benz. You know what I mean? So if you want to get on that, let's be real. Let's see about that.
Yo, I got even a better one for you. Now down here off of the highway, they got a man who hold up a sign, and he to a point now, he's so advanced with it, he got his Cash App on a piece of cardboard saying feed the homeless.
How you homeless with a Cash App?
That shit.
You holding the cash app. That's the shit. You got a phone in the fucking. You got a phone there. You got to get son. You ain't So you know where he goes around to tell people, you ain't even got to give me you ain't got no money. Soon as they say I ain't got no money, he said, well, you could Cash App me something. I got it on my card.
Them niggas do that shit.
You could Cash App
me. But you know what's crazy? They probably really do. They probably really ain't homeless. They probably do that.
They're not.
A little dirt.
Them niggas eating off that shit.
Yeah, put a little dirt on their face, throw some dirt on their clothes, and then as soon as they finish and collect their
that's a fact.
For the day, go back to their house and their car like, I got me a couple more suckers.
That's a fact. That's exactly what they doing, man. That's exactly what they doing, bro.
But I guess they say get in where you fit in at. Get in where you fit in at.
You already fit. You already fit in. Yo, I think back in the days, panhandling was the shit.
I guess back in the days you got more out of it. Now these days of time you don't get nothing out of it for real.
I think you might get more advanced these days. you might get more advanced. You might back in the days they would have water. Now you got these panhandlers got Gatorade. Now you got now next year it might be liquor. They making coladas. They on the highway selling $10 coladas and shit like that. $5 coladas and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I ain't even fooling with you.
That shit.
It damn sure used to be a man. I believe when I was younger, it used to be a man on Atlanta High on Atlantic Avenue. I believe, where is it? Atlantic in Saratoga.
Yeah.
That man would be there. He would, real dirty man. He would stand right there standing right there up under, when you go across. And you
Atlantic Towers, right across from Atlantic Towers. Niggas
right up under where the Long Island Railroad at. You know where the Long Island
the Long Island Railroad. You talking, in the east, right? Yeah, all right.
Yeah, so he'll come from Saratoga, right? Now, if you get there early, you'll see him asking. He'll walk from one side of the street to the next side and beg for money. Now, by the time 12 o'clock hit, if you come back through there, 12 o'clock, that same man will be on Nostrand Avenue.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, he was moving. He was moving. He traveled.
I've seen that.
They travel. They travelers, man. They travelers. That's the born travelers.
Within that, if you see him at 8 o'clock and by the time 12 o'clock hit, he's on Nostrand Avenue, you know he made a good amount of money. Come on now.
You're going to have to. He's a natural born traveler. Like, all right, like we still in this open talk, man, and the open talk is still spreading around, man. It's still wasn't it? The other day I heard some openly talking. Yeah. Well, I heard some about Haiti and Dominican Republic is fighting, and I heard a lot of people like if you black, do not go and do no trip in Dominican Republic because they pushing out them Haitian niggas. But I've been heard that a long time that they didn't like them, like and all of that. What you think about what's going on with that?
Well, with that is, you ever been to
Open
Dominican Republic?
No.
It's right next door to Haiti.
Yeah,
Two,
exactly.
and two, you got to look at it too. Haiti got way more money in the Dominican Republic. How many tornadoes have hit Dominican Republic? And I believe that they still rebuilding.
Not just they rebuilding. Haiti still rebuilding from the earthquakes and all that.
They only had one earthquake.
Same island.
No, they had more than one
island.
That is the same island. That's a part of the same island.
It's split up by imaginary borders. That shit is the same
That's
island.
Claiming
that's
that
Africa and Egypt.
It's supposed to be split up by water.
That's
Africa.
Africa.
It's one island, one little island. And that shit is, they put a fake little borderline in the middle. This DR, that's Haiti.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's what they did with where they took the the Berlin Wall down.
Oh, okay. Because when I went over there,
Russia and was only thing that was separating
Berlin is in Russia. Berlin is in Russia.
Yeah, but remember they had the wall that was on the other side. What was that? And they
that was to keep the I believe it was the Mongols.
But what was that other country was? Because that was another
it's an
country.
Asian country, I believe.
Yeah, and when they knocked that wall down, that's what freed them. That was the only thing that was still part of of that country.
No, I feel what you're saying, but I'm saying it freed them, all right.
Yeah, but it still was a part of it.
What I was saying to y'all, basically, I think they probably in war because one is generating more money than the other. The money is more than one. Because, like I said, Dominican Republic, once they had all that,
they got different currencies. Because remember, Haiti wasn't conquered.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
that's why
free.
Dominican Republic was by the Spanish.
And then, but then, once Haiti got free, once Haiti got what's in it, they said Haiti once was free, and then America came in and took over Haiti and the Dominican Republic. That's how they got them Spanish.
They got puppet dictators and shit like that.
Yeah, that's how they had them Spaniards became. Yeah. That's how they became Spanish, and they really Haitians.
You know how the U.S. do.
You know what I mean? So they mixed that up and blend that, and they became Dominicans.
One way or another.
Because my brother and the pops, my step pops, that dude could speak fluently Spanish, and he came from the capital, Port-au-Prince. You know what I mean? So, and that's how these British and all of these, right? We would say the British and all of them just came over there in the colony.
The Europeans. We just going to say the Europeans.
Yeah, they made them and merged with them, and that's how they got dark Dominicans and dark Puerto Ricans. You know what I mean? You got Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, like in Dominican.
That's how you got
and Dominica.
Like Puerto Rican.
Don't like Dominicans, and really they not the real royalty.
Nah,
you know what I mean? Really, it's them dark ones that's sitting out there. That and that goes on the black on black.
Every single place on the planet.
Yeah,
from Asia to fucking Middle East, to the Americas to Africa, to everywhere. When they dark people were the original people.
They always gonna be. That's always gonna be because when they went to these third world countries, as we say, like Africa, and we don't know. They say Africa, which is Ethiopia.
That's not a third world country. That's a continent.
A continent, which is Ethiopia, and we know in Ethiopia, all black people.
Ethiopia is a country.
Is all black. So of course, these Europeans, they ain't had nothing to do. They should have minded their fucking business. If you want my honesty, should have minded their business and conquered their own country.
Now you got to remember what they was going through at the time. See, the narrative that they paint ain't what really happened. What really was happening in Europe at the time was they was getting their ass whipped by the Muslims and them fucking Asians. They was coming through and they was rushing shit. So they had to find the fucking escape route.
So that's when they
came to America. It wasn't hostile. It wasn't hostile when they first came here.
So they started wanting
to bother us. Yeah,
that's what you're saying. They want to bother us.
They wanted to trade with niggas. They wanted to trade. We had shit they needed, and they had shit we liked. So we was like, fuck it. We was trading with them. So you've been trading with people from other fucking all around the world for fucking years.
For billions of years, for
Right.
billions and millions of years.
So that's
The
why
world
we got
was-
that messed up mentality we got then. That's what
Nah,
you
yo, the mess up top to me, the mess up mentality we got when the federal banking came in.
I was gonna say, niggas gotta remember, bro. Black people wasn't always fucked up. We ain't
We
been
wasn't.
fucked up in the head like that in the '60s, bro.
Until the federal
Look
banking.
at black
came in.
people before the '60s, my nigga.
Yeah,
We was doing everything we was supposed to be doing, my nigga.
they
We
was
was moving as a community. We was building our shit up. We was
Mhm.
doing
there
all
was
that.
emperors. There was imperial people there. There was people that was out there that was really worth diamonds, that's really worth gold, was really
that's
worth material, was really worth what you call garment.
Mm-hmm.
Garment was rich then too.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people mistake about garment. It was rich, and it's still rich to this day.
So you
You
said
know?
basically we lost our value over the years.
We didn't lose shit. They took it.
We was yeah, exactly. Your shit got took.
We didn't lose shit.
Oh man, I ain't fooling with you.
Nah, that's facts though. This is facts. We didn't lose nothing. They took it.
So we've been bamboozled. We've been hustled. We've been
yeah.
strong dog. That's why we the type of, as they quote say, call us niggas and call us animals.
Yeah, as they quote whatever.
Yeah, they know what the fuck is up.
The general.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
If somebody was inferior than you, would you have their name in your mouth all the time?
They was afraid of me.
Would you be trying to use them for every single thing possible? And no matter what they do, you got something to say about it? Would they be that important in your life?
No, to me, no. Mm-mm.
So why the fuck white people still to this day will not stop talking about fucking black? Everything they do,
'Cause
a
we
nigga gotta pop
important.
up in there somewhere.
Yo,
Somehow,
clap your hands because
a
we
nigga gotta
important.
pop up in there.
And pat ourselves on the back because we important. We always gonna be important as long as we walk on this earth. No
Facts.
matter whatever buffoonery
They,
we
they
do.
can say whatever the fuck they want to say, but we know what time it is.
Because if you think about it, being as you said that, look. Let's look really at the big picture here. The big picture is okay. You at a point you want to be like us. Why you want to be like us? If you want to hold us in captivity, why would you want to be like us?
Like, who wants to be like this slave?
Exactly.
When have you ever
That-
saw some shit like that?
that
A
don't make
motherfucker
no
that want to
sense.
be like his slave or act like he's scared or inferior to his
Yeah.
slave.
So
When the fuck you ever seen that?
so
Exactly.
they
Question-
contradicting what master means.
Hey, because you damn sure want
It's
to be like
things to make you go
Yeah, exactly.
They
'Cause
contradicting what master means.
Because
So
look at
master means something different than
Listen, as a black man, has it ever felt right in your soul when you hear a story about a group of black men
I gotta
just
sparkle
letting
for that
motherfuckers
motherfucker.
enslave them and whip them and do all this type of shit without them fighting back?
Not one time.
Is that now? Let's go to the projects in the ghettos of America today. You
Okay.
think you're gonna do that to these little niggas?
no.
You think these little niggas is about to let you? These niggas will kill you.
And you
Without
think
a
they gonna
second
look
thought.
up to you?
And, then they gonna make a rap song about it and dance.
But you gotta understand,
Like, nigga, you not doing that to no black people, bro.
that's
That shit do not
contradicting
go down
themselves.
like that.
That's how they contradicting themselves. That's exactly how they doing it. Cause come on, you
Whatever.
sleeping with the women, you sleeping with the black women, but oh, we hate you. We hate you. You
Exactly.
You cage animals. You porch monkeys.
But
We
you
hate
want
your
to see,
guts.
and then the white woman, when the white man ain't looking, she's sneaking in the same. She doing the same thing he doing.
Exactly. Then these half breeds come about. Then they say,
Yep.
"Oh man, yo, why is Junior over there? He don't look like us. He don't look like us.
Why that
He
nigga
look
hair
like the
curly?
masters. He look more like the masters than he look like one of us." Hey, so come in the house, Junior.
Mhm.
Come in the house. He be
Yep.
see what they did back then, and you know what? And I think when they was sleeping with our women and sleeping with the black men, and they had these babies, that's why they had these half-breed babies become the house Negro.
That was a lot of times that was the purpose.
Yeah.
How do
And a
you,
lot of times you got to remember too. Every plantation was different. You had different plantations, and on different plantations, the level of how bad that shit was different. Like on the islands, the shit was way worse than it was in America.
Let me tell you
on
something.
the island, that the slavery shit was brutal. But in America, we didn't go through a lot of shit other people in other places went through because we had a different movement with our shit, and we still owned a lot of our shit, and we was just indentured servitude. We wasn't slaves. It was different. Remember where the term slave comes from? It's white. It's about white people.
Yeah.
Slavic. The Slavic slaves. That's where the word slave, it comes from Slavic people. Yeah. It comes from Europe.
That's a word that they built, but then you got to
remember they were being enslaved by the Muslims.
Yo, and also, cause what you saying is also what we don't do, and we don't go and go and look up the language of slave in every other country. Because every other country it means something else.
Yeah, and so we could be in a different manner.
English language is different. Magic, that spells.
It's magic, right?
It spells. It's casting spells.
And then look up the history in these other countries. Yeah, it's way different than American history.
Well, America is just okay
because we have some lying motherfuckers.
Types of bullshit to y'all, and y'all accept it. We bring any types of bullshit to y'all, and y'all accept it because they say, "What is America? The home of the free, right?"
Yep.
When they say the home of the free, that means you'll fall for any type of bullshit. Any type of bullshit.
With that too. The home of the free is not necessarily meaning the home of the free. You got to understand the home of the free for who? Because ain't brothers and sisters still getting locked up?
That is correct.
That's supposed to be the home of the free.
That's how I check. Ain't a goddamn thing
is free.
I want anything. I want to pay for that shit.
You gonna pay for it one way or another. That's what
everywhere, from water to life to air you breathing.
You got motherfuckers telling you even the conversation with them you got to pay.
Exactly, and that's the most expensive one.
Who said water was really for free? For real?
Hold on. We go back to that.
Supposed to be
the conversation that is most expensive. You go to a lawyer ain't even taking your words, even picking up your shit if you ain't got 1,000 and better, 5 or something. I need to ask you a question. You pay him 1,000, you still didn't pay him for the question you asked.
Exactly.
You still got to pay him for his service.
And ain't that some shit? Like, why wouldn't you want the fucking citizens of the land to know the fucking law? Like, why do I have to pay a lawyer to tell me some shit that I'm supposed to know? You're supposed to know the fucking law. It's the fucking law.
The land of the law.
For breaking something that I didn't even fucking know existed.
Again, slavery.
The land of the law.
There you go.
The land of the law.
Part in that.
There you go.
You gonna buy your way out. You gonna buy your way out.
When you one way or another.
Lawyer,
I'm gonna bust you down.
I'm
gonna bust you down. And I don't want to get political. And to the peoples out here, I don't want to get racist. But check this out. Back in the days, right, when you seen every movie where they had slave and all that, the first thing they didn't want the slave to read and to be dumb. Don't want him to learn none of that. When the first slave came out there and showed them that they knew how to read and they had to keep shit the secret, why would now all of a sudden you build schools and thinking that it's going to be benefit for the people that you try not to have them to learn nothing? So you know what that's going to mean and tell you? We're going to only teach you partial, and we're going to teach you some mixed up shit because you learn too much. You know too much.
Don't you know in the world don't you know in the world that we live in, if we know a certain amount of things and we know certain laws and stuff like that, don't you know we are considered as a threat? Because we can enlighten people, open their minds.
They'll put your ass on the list.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you enlighten people until that's why I say like today's topic, y'all, and ain't nothing funny. We didn't post that up and let niggas know that ain't nothing funny. And it's on every platform and everything. We talking about open talk. We ain't in here trying to discredit nobody, to make nobody feel disgraded, to make it say a lot of shit. We talking off the strength of our heart, and I hope our heart don't hurt us or harm us. But this is open talk, man, and we talking openly. Like we see it, and for the children that's not open up their eyes, you gotta open up your eyes, bro, and see
In your mind.
in your mind, bro. But if you open up your eyes, sometimes niggas say your mind, and people don't use that mind. At least you see the bullshit. So you need your eyes to that point. To those that don't have their eyes, you get stronger on certain ability. You need your ears. To those that have and blessed to have all of these, you got to know how to use it and all of that. It's not just about your mind and your brain. It's about your eyes and your mouth too. You know what I mean? That's what takes these people far places. Their eyes and their mouth.
Do you know, in the world that we live in, we only use 10% of our brain? The other 90% is storage space. The other 90% is storage space.
I don't necessarily believe that.
Okay.
I think both sides of your brain are used for different shit.
Well, the left side is used for vision. I believe it's the left side is used for vision and something, and the other side is used for thinking it out, for the thoughts. One is used for vision, and one is used for a thought process.
Why would
visualize things?
Why would you have one side doing one thing and the other side not doing another thing? What in the world? When your brain's supposed to be completed and we all working as a whole one unit? Why would one shit be split in half for you to thought this and you to do that and all that and everything?
My thing is, all right.
They saying that's how it's supposed to work scientifically. I don't
feel
know.
You said, I heard what Dre saying, like niggas do be saying that shit. But my thing is, all right, what is that? All right, you unlock that 90%. Now what you doing? You want to fly and do a bunch of goofy shit? Every time niggas, it's like you want powers to do goofy shit. I haven't heard nobody say nothing that I haven't heard before. Like, you want to fly. You want to go. What do you ask your projecting for? What do you ask your projecting to? What the fuck are you doing? You want to ask your projecting to somewhere else to do what?
To do this.
To spy on somebody? Like, what the fuck? I don't get it.
To do that.
See, but actually, if we use both sides of our brain to really think, I think we'll be better achievers. Because we can do different things. Though? And whatever we set out to do, whether you set out, a lot of
people still doing it.
To sit what I want to say with y'all too is like, who say that we not using the whole full part of our brain?
I don't think so.
Some shit is like the universe. Don't we use the whole part of the universe?
I don't see how we wouldn't be using.
Why wouldn't we would not be using our whole entire brain? Don't we use the whole entire universe, right?
Well, basically what that comes from is it's scientific matters. It's these scientists coming up with these harebrained malarkey and foolishness that
it's because they're theories. And we as people, we take a theory and we make it fact in our minds. Not realizing that a theory is just a nigga's opinion.
You're correct. Because what is always told to us? What black people are only good for? What? And you have seen it, and it's in TV, and they paint the same old picture. What are black people good for?
Crime? What? Crime?
That's one. And what's the other one?
Ignorance? What?
And another one.
What?
You talking about crime, ignorance, and stupidity. That's all we good for.
Yeah, but let me tell you something.
And being jokers.
Dre, a part of stupidity is ignorance. They use that in one whole word.
Okay, so we can use it in
that's one whole word. So that's the same thing.
And basically. When we not doing that, we being jokers. What do a joker do?
Take that serious.
But you know what?
They
You
say
know
we
what?
jokers because we stupid.
The world look at
Exactly.
us as actors. They put us on there to do acting, to do buffoonery stuff, and all that stuff, and we do that. We do that. But you know what? We 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 we're persons that never have know what repetition is of getting a repetition. So we do anything for $1. That's what we
True.
always gotta remember. Everybody else got their repetition of the Chinese. I don't want to go into all that. Even the Jews, even the whites, even everybody got a repetition of something, and we got nothing. So
That's right. Because what
that's
we classify
Yeah,
as again,
I think
stupid.
everybody is though.
Stupid. That's how
Everybody
they
got their stereotypes though. Everybody do. We all got our stereotype. It's
and we
just
do.
black people because we're the most imitated motherfuckers on the planet. Our shit is just amplified.
Yeah, but we all like. I agree with Brock too. I agree with
Because
Brock
everybody
too.
like they name one race and we can track. We all can find stereotypes for that race.
That is true.
Every single
Yeah,
one.
yeah, that's a
There's
fact.
something stupid or funny everybody fucking do.
That's a
But you
fact,
know
Brock.
what? I think they meant for to make us as an experiment. I think they meant for us to for them to
Remember,
work
but
at
think
us.
about it. That's
Yeah,
because we were the ones that were cut off.
yeah.
If we
That
was
we stood
already
out.
on, if we was already on this side, and they never interacted with us before, wouldn't you be fucking interested too?
Yeah,
That's a fact.
but you got to fact there because think about it. It's just
Oh,
like when you go to a new school. Say your parents took you out of your old school,
Yeah,
and you the new kid in the school. How many of the people in the school gonna try to be your friend or stand there and watch
you're gonna have a mixture. You might have the majority might at first they might not, but you'll have a couple. You'll have a small
mhm.
group of niggas that'll
And
approach you like, "Yo,
what about the kids? What about
you?
the kids that's also inside your school too, though? That pick the same school because it be like that too, though. That everybody go to the same school, you know each other. Majority of
yeah,
people, every school I went to, I knew somebody, son. So
Well,
every school,
for me it
I
was
can't
like
say
that
that.
until I went to high school.
When I was in high school,
When I went
hmm
to high school, I only knew a couple
every
niggas. I didn't know that many niggas.
everybody that I grew up with either grew up with or
hmm
went to school with from the block was
hmm
going to the same school. That's
well,
that's one thing. That's one thing I can say that I respected Brownsville. I could give it up to that as when somebody signed their paper in the school, everybody asking where you going, where this
yeah, I got
person is going, where that person is going. They don't give a fuck about their career. You had some people who cared about their career. Well, I'm going to that school too. That's how it was in
That fucks us
fucking
up a lot too,
graphics.
though.
Huh?
That fucks us up a lot too, though.
Yeah, because
Because sometimes we need to get away from our fucking friends.
and we
yeah.
wonder,
That's what I'm
yo,
saying. You want
yo,
to. Everybody
Because
is
when you're
set to
around
be
your homie, you
different.
ain't gonna be concentrating like
Yeah,
you
this,
you
would
set to be
you was by
different.
yourself.
the schools where the schools that I went
hmm
to where we all went to. Everybody I went to school with, then I grew up from public school all the way to graphics. When I
hmm
went to graphics, I was with everybody in there that you know what I mean. Went to school where I was with Serene. I was with mad niggas. I was with Tech. I was with
hmm
Steel. I was with Big Rock. I was in the school with mad niggas too. And these is everybody from my block. I was a little kid. These dudes is already seniors and shit. Know that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I'm saying to you is what I'm saying to you. You you treat it different. You looked
Yeah.
at different, and that's how when it comes to black or us our race, we always looked at different. We're not
Okay.
looked at a piece of a hole in the pie. We looked at as this little triangle part of the pie. We always looking different. We always getting singular out. We getting
Oh.
singular out. It's
I
not
was in there
okay.
with Onyx. I was in there with niggas from Onyx is in there and in graphics, nigga.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
was
We
in
getting
there
singled
when
out. You know.
every day we was fighting too. Niggas out there fighting too. Niggas getting chased. I was out there with my nigga Ira and all them niggas out there too. I was out there with our niggas, our Hammer Brothers, motherfucking Decepticons, motherfucking Rita Khan, Park West. I was there too, nigga.
But
These are facts too.
but you fit in. We saying you fit. You know where you fit in at. And
Yo,
us
those is
as a
love
race,
days.
you heard me. Us as a race, we stand out. We that sore thumb. You know that thumb. And
Nigga, I
out of
came to
all the
school
other
shot,
races,
nigga.
we that thumb
I
that
came to
stands
school
out.
shot, nigga.
So
Out of
that's
my
why
hand,
they,
nigga.
yeah. So that's why they were so
Teacher hit me
paranoid
in
of
my
us.
face. Yo, back in days, it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. I could say like it was more bees outside.
Mhm.
You feel me? When I was collecting bees and shit like that, and bumblebees, blackjacks and shit in the back of the building. It was more that the honey trees, whatever the fuck. And it was more abandoned buildings when we had our
Mhm.
pit bulls and we'd fight in pits and doing all of that shit, going to Tapscott, fighting the dogs out there in Brownsville, man.
Go ahead, Michael Vick.
Yeah, man. But yo, it was a sport. Everybody was doing it, man. Like, yo, you know what I mean? No disrespect. I
Michael
don't have
Vick.
none of the animal rights and none of that shit to get myself in order with that. You know what I mean? But everybody have it. You still got cockfight out there. Ain't nobody banning that shit. You still got that
That's how
bull
y'all get the.
shit.
That's how y'all get the chickens from in the
Yeah,
ox
man.
pot. That
Yeah,
be from the cockfighting.
yeah,
That
you
don't
got
be
all
chicken what
that.
y'all be eating.
You
Y'all be
know,
eating cocks.
yo, all of that. Yo, and I ate live chicken. That's one of the best
Live chicken,
tough
good,
chicken.
real good.
Yeah, it's best. Yeah, West Indian style, Haitian. Remember I told you, my brother and them pops, my step pops, he was Haitian. So we ate
Sapasi.
that. You know, ambulé and all that other shit. So niggas, we was into that, and I ate all that good shit, man. Healthy shit. If it wasn't healthy, you know, I float birds too. You know what I mean? Brownsville. Big shout out to my nigga J Lo. You know what I mean? One of the big, him and Robert, him and Corvette up there on the hill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some big dudes that we was out there, Batman. You know what I mean? Robin, all us up on the roof. We were
Well,
chilling in the back of our building.
we got to
Oh,
get it
wow.
together. Got to
Oh,
get it
wow.
together. Bring some unity.
Yeah,
Unity. Bring some unity.
there was a lot
Stop
of it.
singling us out. Stop singling us out.
You know, it was good days, man.
Hmm.
We need another open talk, man. Y'all hit us up with an open talk, man. Let us know what's going on, man. But I got one after this open, like we get an open talk. I got another on one that I want to put out and talk about and shit. So, what up, man?
What up, bro?
Open talk about one of y'all, man.
What
What we
up?
want to openly talk about? Something, man.
What do
Yeah.
y'all miss about back in the days? What do y'all really miss that you could, if you could bring it back today, what would you bring back from back in the days?
I miss the life. I miss going outside and seeing 100 niggas outside. But it's 100 niggas doing something. Like you got 100 niggas doing different shit. Like everywhere you go, it was just it was personality. It was people. You had shit was funny. It was cool to go out. Like you could just go out your door and you could. Shit was like a movie. You had characters all over the fucking place.
Yo, but you know what I miss? Back in the days, I missed the block parties. Remember the block party? You have a block
Oh,
party.
man.
You walk down the block. You know
Yeah.
everybody on the block.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They playing music. Everybody enjoying themselves.
Yo. I used to come when we was little. We was from Brownsville. We come to the Star, Bushwick. I ain't gonna lie. They had the most block parties ever. Like, yo. Oh man, yo. Y'all used to go where wifey live at and all of that shit.
Hmm.
We used to go down there, eat all over in Bushwick and the Star. That was the real. Those was the real block party. You know, and they rock and all that. Those are the
Yeah.
real
And you have
block.
those block parties, and you know they pull out their grills. They pull out everybody got
Yo,
their
from the
grills out
grills,
there,
from
tables,
that,
all of that.
from their whole avenue,
Yeah.
from that whole avenue down the block.
You know
you
the
was
block's
going
long
there.
as shit, bro.
Yeah, you was going through those. You're doing that and going through that. And the LES, we had bullshit, some shit like
Yeah,
that.
one though, but that shit.
That shit was bullshit.
Yeah.
Brooklyn block parties. Brooklyn block parties was the best, man. Yeah, those shits was the best. You could go to anybody's shit and get a hot dog.
Yeah.
Or yo, everybody on that glizzy shit, we grown in here. You go to hot dog, a burger, or something like that. Anywhere you was walking, everybody was free. Everybody was on it. You get
And you knew everybody on the block basically. And come on.
even if you didn't know them,
Yeah.
even if you didn't know them, you was gonna get some food. You could go to the next. Soon as you just walk up to somebody else cooking, you get a piece of rib, you get whatever. Everybody was just freely like that, bro.
And free and enjoying yourself. It was nothing
Yeah.
wrong with enjoying yourself. I got another one for y'all. What about Canarsie Pier? I don't know if y'all know about that.
I
That
loved
used to
it.
be the
That
thing back in the day.
yo, Canarsie Pier.
Yeah.
Canarsie Pier was the shit, man. I
When
used to
you
go
have
there.
barbecues.
I used to go there with my mans when we was little and shit,
Okay.
and go in there and take them and have them niggas packing bags for us and shit like that. We do some wild shit. We used to take niggas out there and do some wild shit out there in Canarsie Pier. And the ones that was out there getting it,
Yeah.
they used to go to people's house and do deliveries. Like when I was little, that was like the first deliveries, and them niggas was getting like 20s. They was getting big bread off of doing that. And soon they get the bread, they gotta give us out the bread. We used to go there and take them niggas there. We have
Now,
when
do
we
you
was
think
little.
the kids of today? Do you think the kids of today will appreciate the times we talking about, or you think they'll talk about y'all just boring, y'all ain't have fun like we have fun now?
Brock said they too privileged. With me, it's a different time capsule. It's a different time
The
capsule
world was different.
because nowadays the kids of today they used to cameras, they used to telephones, they used to laptops, they used to going online and FaceTiming people. Yo, you take that away from them. The times that when we was young, yo, we didn't never have a cell phone in our pocket.
Like, it was
too
cool. It was okay to not know exactly what the next motherfucker was doing. Like, it was
Yeah.
okay. It was
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It was cool with, yo, I'm gonna call that nigga when I get home.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Like, people had
remember-
respect to certain times.
And
and
he's
shit.
not
Like,
lying. He's not lying. That's a fact. He's a
You
fact.
remember when y'all just, when you was little at the time where you usually couldn't wait to go outside. Summertime come, you out of school, you can't wait to go outside and play.
that's what made the community stronger, too, though.
Yo,
Because we gonna be around each other.
You
Now
know-
it's just, I'm on the phone. Oh, this nigga talk shit. I'm going to this nigga house. It's the only time we interact with each other and shit now.
yeah, and it's a fact. What y'all saying? Earlier today, we was in the room watching, laying down watching. My wife watching, fucking. They got the double Dutch shit coming out. Like remember back in the days, those shits used to be cool, and then now it's going to Harlem. You know what I mean? Back to Harlem. So it's another double Dutch watching that. Those was back in the days, bro.
No more. They don't.
Nah,
even
yo,
know how to do that. The kids of today.
Yo, but they trying to bring it and open it back up for the kids.
We need
So that's the difference of back in the days of what we used to do. We used to go around stealing people dogs, finding stray dogs, and making these dogs all kind of today's. We used to go around to people other bird coops, breaking in their bird coops, stealing their birds, and letting them put their birds out there and stealing their birds from pushing out birds out there. So we used to do a whole lot of stuff that these kids of the day wouldn't even know about. Right now, or have a chance of doing it. Yo, it was grimy back in our days. We didn't have no cameras. A lot of people was dying, bro.
well, to a certain aspect, but then again,
No, not no certain aspect. It ain't no certain aspect. This is real, bro. This is real. Like how we see today, these kids is killing the people. Remember back in the day when Red Hook was one of the most terrorist joints out there, when you had this dude D Haven and all of those dudes out there, that Red Hook was getting bread, you know what I mean, and was like one of one of the worst murders capitals. You know what I mean?
Red Hook.
I mean city,
Fort
and
Greene.
then Brownsville,
Yeah.
and Brownsville. You know what I mean? And still to the day, Brownsville still keeping it on. But you don't hear too much about Red Hook.
Nah,
You don't hear
remember,
about
I think it was like 2000, 2001 or some shit. That's when they did the sweep.
Yeah,
Swept
yeah.
the
The whole
entire
the
projects and put
And
the
that's-
police
and,
department in the middle of the fucking project.
And that's real. And that's
Right in
that's
the middle of
facts.
the project.
That's facts.
Yeah, I remember because I used to go to Red Hook back then. What y'all talking about?
It's real.
And that's
I used to
when
go to Red Hook.
that's
So
when
I
the
already
time
know.
that's when the time our cousin that was living in there in Red Hook when they came in there and they did that and ran through Red Hook.
But you know what? What crazy about Red Hook?
Yeah.
It was when I finally got a chance to go at Red Hook. It didn't seem like it was that bad. Only thing with Red Hook, it only had one supermarket there, right across the street from the project. One
Yeah.
big supermarket.
Yo, that
Yeah.
shit is cut. That shit feel like that shit cut off from the world.
Yeah, exactly. When you walk in there, you gotta go to the store, get all whatever liquors you get, because that one supermarket was the only one that sell everything. Then you had the 24-hour spot. You had the 24-hour
Right.
spot.
There's a loaded corner right there.
Yeah, but Red Hook was cool.
I
I
get
never
some
had no
ice
problems with it.
for
I
my
used to go to
birthday.
school with a lot of people in Red Hook. And then when I got
Yeah.
older, I started working with people in Red Hook. And
Let
we
me
used
get
to go
a cup
out
of
there
ice.
every Friday.
Mhm.
Yep. Every Friday we used to go to Red Hook and hang out. Because my co-workers' moms used to live in Red Hook. And we used to go
about
out there,
Sunset
we used to
Park?
have some fun out there.
Yo, Sunset. I used to work.
What about Sunset Park? Back in the days, though.
Yeah.
I worked out there, but I ain't know too much really about
Yo,
it.
we
Yeah,
know
never
about
really know
that.
about that
Sunset
back
was
in
crazy.
Mhm.
You got the Mexican Chinese.
Because you got Sunset in Brooklyn and in Queens.
That's him.
Yeah, I know about both
Yeah,
of
no.
them, but one I've been to the Sunset
I thought you had a
a little bit, but I don't know too much about it.
Mexicanese.
Mm.
I used to hang with
I'm
in Park
you
Slopes.
my
Y'all remember
Jamaican
Park
food up.
Slopes?
Yeah, Park Slope is still that shit money now.
I'm gonna
Oh,
eat all
yeah,
that
of
with
course
that
it's all
Jamaican.
about money.
That shit
It's about money
rich
now,
niggas
Park
over there.
Slopes.
Yeah.
That's when they used to have a record
I'll
shop. I
give me a
used to go
tiny
to
bit
in
of that,
Park
but I
Slopes.
like a lot of beans.
Get off the train, walk about 2 blocks, the record store right there.
Yeah.
That's when I used to find records to flip beats with.
Yeah. So, let's get into another open topic. Man. The word of the
Lincoln
day.
Avenue.
Wait up, hold on. Read that. The word of the day and economy of the day and the balance of the economy of the day. How y'all think that shit gonna look like? It's gonna crash or we gonna be in another depression coming up? And then do you think that Biden tactics is way better than Trump tactics? Or do you think that they in the same kind of position? Like
All in the same position. All in the
Okay.
same position.
So you saying that they both was on a destruction, like the economy is crashing and we're gonna give these people out all this money, we're gonna make it crash, and then about another year coming, and so we're gonna take over the economy and have these people slave workers or slave to the system. Do you think that's what's going to happen or not? What y'all think going on?
Well, first and foremost, we just in modern day slavery. Now, what it is the people who is gonna suffer is the poor people. The rich people ain't gonna suffer. What they're gonna do is they're gonna give us a certain amount of money, and then probably in the next 4 years take that money back. And that's how we go into those situations like that, because they just not gonna give you this money freely. They gotta find means of getting this money back. They just like giving it and you snatching it back. Giving it, snatching it back. The government control us being depressed and being poverty stricken. It's not us, it's the government. So it goes president to president. All these presidents like Biden, Trump, Obama. All of these are puppets. Because at the end of the day, whatever the government or Congress say, they're gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna do it. We as small people, our voice don't mean shit. We don't mean shit.
Mm-hmm.
America needs countries to take over. America needs countries to take over. We lost our grip on countries, and that's why they not fucking with the U.S. dollar no more. And that's why our money is going up. Inflation is getting crazy because we printing worthless fucking money.
Well, you know,
because nobody wants to back this shit.
Yeah, government is what give money a value. Technically, money, if you take the value away from it, it's just a piece of paper.
Yeah, but remember, the money worked because of the World Bank.
The currency, yeah.
Niggas ain't fucking with the World Bank no more. The World Bank is what gave Europe its power.
Mm-hmm.
So now that these countries are fucking with China and these other countries that they getting cheap labor and all these other resources from, they don't need America. So that's cutting. America's getting cut out of a lot of shit. And it's fucking our money up.
That is
because
true.
we not producing shit like that.
Yeah, call Tim right here and tell him what I'm doing.
So until we take countries back over and demand that they take our dollars again,
right on the top.
Our economy gonna be fucked up.
I believe since the Queen passed, that's what's gonna make our economy even worse. What you think, bro?
Put on.
I don't really think her passing got shit to do with nothing. I feel like she was dead already. She was already dead. That lady was over 93 years old. They ain't gonna tell me that bullshit. That lady was at least 150, 170 years old or something. I think she was a vampire.
Now that's the crazy part. Like, what kind of, if you could give that youth out there, you don't think that people want to spend more money? If people want to spend money to go out of the moon to some dumb shit, you don't think they want to spend some more money on living a little 100 more years? Right. So exactly.
Depends on your lifestyle.
Exactly. So I would believe people would want to spend a couple of hundred more thousands to live a little bit longer or try to get that money.
That's somebody who really doesn't have faith.
Yeah.
And whatever fucking so-called spirituality or religion they in.
Yeah.
Because if you really that afraid to die, nigga, I mean, you don't know what the fuck gonna happen after you die, nigga. You worried, nigga.
Should you care? Be honestly, when you die, should you care what's left behind here? You shouldn't care.
I mean, shit, man. I'm out of here, nigga. Fuck.
Yeah, how would you know? Yeah, how the fuck would you know, bro?
I'm sorry. Like, what if all this shit ends when you end?
How would you know, bro?
They say the world don't revolve around you, but how the fuck you know that?
Exactly.
You just only know what you see in front of you.
What if everybody in your life is just a figment of your imagination?
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes people make you feel like that. Sometimes people honestly make you feel like that. You in a world by yourself.
Yeah, how would you know?
So you know what? Sometimes that's a good question. When you die, what kind of mark you would leave on people? What kind of impression you would leave on people?
At the end of the day, does it really fucking matter?
How would you know what kind of mark?
Everybody you know and that knows you is gonna die.
Exactly. And
so your memory is getting lost regardless. And you remember niggas from 10,000 years ago? You remember niggas from 5,000 years ago?
Do you remember
niggas from 100 years ago?
Do you remember niggas from 20 years ago? Do you remember the niggas that was on your block from 20 years ago?
No.
You got see a picture and be like, oh shit.
That's why
I remember this. I forgot all about that.
That's why they told you pictures is 1,000 words. Yo, let me tell you something. What we being realistic, what is reality? And I heard a person say this years ago.
Yeah.
Yo, if you got a picture of a person, right? Yeah, that's a whole lot of memory you got, right? Without that picture, tell me how no pictures of your moms or your pops. Tell me how vivid is your detail of every little detail?
I can't tell you nothing.
Thank you. So that's why I say pictures is worth 1,000 words.
Okay, okay, well put, Alamo.
Because
Well
now
put.
you can tell all the features. You might know a person and a person that birthed you your whole life,
Mm-hmm.
but once a person tell you to sculpture out that detail,
Mm-hmm.
and you have no visual of how that person looked, remember your memory lapsed. Your memory goes away.
So
It
you
watered
have a
down.
so you got to leave a good mark on a person.
Not that
When
dumb.
I say a good mark, I mean a good image
You-
for the person to remember you. That
No.
picture and that mark that you leave on that person.
You can
That's
leave
how
a
they
bad
remember
image
you.
on somebody and they ain't gonna never forget that shit.
But you could vividly say, yo, if I ain't see this person in about 30 to probably 20 years,
Mm-hmm.
it's like a lot of
You never
people.
recognize them, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a lot of people that, you get on your Facebook or you see in your neighborhood and you're like, yo, oh, you don't remember me?
But
And
nigga,
then
you can't say
careful,
that,
you don't
nigga.
remember. Yeah.
This is a nigga that cannot say that, nigga.
Yeah.
You look exactly the fucking
The
same.
same.
Niggas ain't gonna never not know the shit.
Yeah, so
Hey, that nigga if you met this nigga when he was a baby, you gonna recognize that nigga now.
Right
Nigga,
now.
that's that nigga.
right now, I'm still looking.
That's that nigga Alamo.
That's that nigga Alamo still here, man. But like shit
I can't draw your face out.
you can't, if you didn't see that person, like your vision, it's not really there,
That's crazy. That's sad though. That's
Yeah,
some sad shit when you really think about it.
yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
You need a picture.
Because you don't want to forget certain memory faces of certain people. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Never change.
that's
You
what
know?
I said.
But after 20 years, you ain't see that. Yeah, exactly. All right, man. I get it. What y'all talking about? I get it. What y'all talking about?
You got that the black goose leather on.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit is.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. And I say cheesing. Yeah, I say cheesing and smiling. I'll say that. I'm still there. Like, and the world is crazy, man. And we opening up another talk. Fuck that. I don't know if y'all people want to be in there and hanging with us. But we trying to open up some talks. I got another story I want to talk about this shit right here with this fucking Mayor Adams, my nigga. Mayor Adams, man. What? Yo, this dude is weird, bro. Yeah, your boy is weird the fuck out, bro. Yo, and for the shit that he's doing, man, I think he's trying to please the other people but his people. You know what I mean? The other people than his people. And I'm not just saying because I seen this commercial.
Mm-hmm.
I seen this on the news the other day, and I didn't see nobody else saying that this is right, what he's doing, bro, and what he's trying to do. But if people want to go back to the Bible and portray the Bible, what the Bible said was happening,
Mm-hmm.
these other people is doing the same thing and portraying what's really going on inside the world. It's getting ready to be a lockdown community. Where I feel that where you start at the people that really don't mean no people no harm, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting ready to be a really lockdown, and when you do that, that means you out of your words you say something out of content, you're going to be locked up, and it's getting ready to come up, bro. It's getting ready to come up. If y'all don't understand and seeing what New York City is doing to us right now, New York City is trying to tell you that mentally challenged people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck what you're doing and what anybody see out there. You could go out there and report them, and they will be immediate hospitalized, even though if they don't want to take care of the hospital care. And like we know, and anybody live in New York City, they so-called say the hospitals is crowded
Mm-hmm.
with all the other patient shit that's going on. What you going to do when they already come in there and looking for them beds? The next beds is for them is in jail. And this is what I'm saying, because if you don't want to take that medicine, you're not applying by the government rules. And when you don't apply by government rules, what happens? You go to jail.
They gonna detain you
Yeah,
and
so
put you straight in jail.
so
They ain't
what do
gonna pull no punchline. They
what
just
do
let y'all know how it's gonna go down.
all right, what do y'all think about that, Brock and you know, Brooklyn Fats? What y'all really
I
think
think
about?
that's wrong, man, because you stripping people of their rights.
Yeah,
If you pay your way or pay your fare to get on the train, you
yeah.
should be at peace.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you causing havoc, yeah, I think you need to be detained. But if you not, and you just on there talking to yourself, whatever the case is, you shouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
messed with.
Mm-hmm.
But what they saying is, we ain't having it. It just all it is
Hey,
another
baby.
way to put people in jail. That's all to it.
Yeah.
An-
Hey, baby.
Another way to put you in jail and get rid of y'all ass.
Yeah.
That's
But
all it
you
is.
know, it's coming. It's coming to we losing all our freedom, freedom morals. Like yo, from that one little thing, that's going on, is leading into another stuff that they're gonna take away from us. Where do it stops? Bro, when do it stop?
Fuck me, Adams.
You know what I mean? That's when it stops.
Again,
Nigga,
he's a
it's
puppet.
trash. This
I'ma
why New
say
York
it
don't
again.
need black
He's a child.
mayors. You can't have a black mayor in New York.
He's a puppet. You gonna do what I say and when I want you to do it. Bottom of the nutshell. And
Yeah,
if you get out of term, you will be stripped of your position.
yeah.
Y'all agree with me or disagree with me?
I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you.
The nigga Mayor Adams is a goofy.
I agree with you. But why do you put hello, I need charger. Why do you put these people in these kind of political stands and knowing that they're not gonna mean no good for us as a people, us as a minority.
Voters, man.
Okay,
No,
I'm gonna
it's
say it
not
like this.
Let's
This
go,
is what
Queen.
I'm gonna say it like this, and I'm
How you
cutting
doing,
straight
Quinn?
to the point. I feel like
Gotta come on the show.
these people, right, are put in these positions just for money and just to be the front man. When I say front man, this is the picture we portray. We portray these pictures for us just to look good.
Yeah.
This is the flunky we want for y'all to look up to and thinking he gonna do something for y'all. Which we know at the end of the day, he can't do nothing for you. He can't even do nothing for himself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if he overstepped his boundaries, what's gonna happen to him?
Oh, for his head.
Huh?
Off with his head. We get it.
Exactly. So y'all gotta get used to that. Long as y'all live on this earth and walk this earth, you got people are placed in certain positions just to be the dummy. It's just like you driving, and you know y'all remember the commercial, and I'm gonna take y'all back. Prime example. Remember the crash dummy commercial?
Yeah.
Why they don't put
Yeah.
human beings in them cars?
Yeah.
Why they don't? How many
You know-
human beings you ever seen in them demonstration
Yo,
cars?
you know
In
what
them
it
demo
is.
cars.
Marlon Wayne.
It's too many of them.
So you got to understand,
Full of cars.
we all got to put these crash dummies up here.
Yeah.
The crash dummies is basically the front man. Trump, whoever the mayor, whoever the governor. At the end of the day, we put who we want to be in the house, in the seat. We put who we can tell what to do,
Wow.
when to do it, how to do it. Mayor Adams don't even ride the train. Be honest with you, he probably don't even ride the train. He probably don't even come to the poverty
Getting a whip,
neighborhood.
smoking weed with fucking rappers right now, chilling.
Okay.
Yo,
Popping
Yeah.
bottles, nigga.
yo,
How many neighborhoods he been to?
He
yo.
probably in all of them.
Only
Smoking
way
weed
he
and
in-
shooting dice with niggas. Does he think he that fucking mayor?
Yo,
Only
wanna be
way
a
he
hood
in the
nigga.
neighborhoods is he got them cameras watching y'all.
Yeah.
one
City
thing,
Hall. That's it.
one thing I could say, and one thing I could see is that to me, he's not a good mayor. The stuff that he's pushing and the stuff that he's what's name. All right, if you're gonna go and get these people and you're gonna go juice them up. You're gonna make these people dummies, crash test dummies, like you saying again, and you're gonna have them juiced up and all that. These had them some juiced up shit because yo, do non-juiced up shit. Cause dude, don't you know like anytime you go to the doctor and you go tell the doctor and the doctor asks you, yo, bro, do you feel psycho like you got psychological problems? Or do you feel like somebody gonna harm you? Or do you feel like, yo, son, the doctor be asking me these kind of questions, bro? Like, yo, soon you say yeah, now your ass gonna get detained. You gonna be in the hospital, bro? Like,
or he gonna start giving you that crazy
you gotta watch your mouth. You gotta watch your mouth on the harm. You gotta watch your mouth now. How you really talking now? Do you understand? When if somebody is being spiteful and want to call these people, bro? Yo, you got to understand what you promoting.
Well,
thank you, Coin. Thank you.
You got to look at it like this.
Thank you.
I'm gonna break this down to you. What they saying is basically that's just another tactic to keep y'all in line, keep y'all in order. And people don't realize the simple fact is these are the tactics that they use. You got to look at it like this. In the world that we live in, some people could get away with anything. Some people have a limitation.
Yeah,
and what they basically doing in New York City, they basically trying to eliminate y'all. Eliminate y'all. Because, okay, come on. You know, in New York City, it's probably 10 to 15% people have a mental illness that ride that train every day.
10 to 15?
Every day.
Yo, you brother, that's how I know you ain't been on.
No, what I'm saying, I'm just giving you a hypothetical.
10 normal people.
No, I said, I'm just giving you an example. 10 to 15% people that ride the train that have a mental illness. It might be more. It might be more. It might be less.
It's more.
Okay.
It's a lot more.
So we can say, all right, 75% of the people who ride the train have some type of mental illness. Basically, maybe the whole 100% do. But I'm just giving you a demographic. I'm giving you a demographics of say, let's say 75%.
Exactly, my dude.
People who rise the train have a mental illness. Some have it better than others. Some have it slightly. What would y'all feel would be the proper solution of handling them?
The proper solution of handling that is damn.
I work with mental health patients. So
Exactly.
I can't answer that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because if
I can answer that, nigga, I need a job.
Thank you. I don't say it's word for the detaining them, because now you're taking detaining out of a higher perspective. Detaining meaning is like, yo, son, you gonna get hold down.
Exactly.
Yo, I might have a crazy spell this day. Yo, you ever been just wild shit, and then somebody just come up and say, yo, talk to yourself. Oh, I think this person, and then they have the right. Now that's what I mean. They say even officers have the right if they see you delusional like that, that they can, they gotta offer you. No, they can't. They gotta offer you to the hospital, and if you reject the hospital, you gotta go automatically. So automatically meaning they detaining you, bro.
Exactly. So they said, but it could be you ain't take your medicine today. They don't know what it is. And see, they got to be careful with that too, because that could enter a lawsuit. Maybe nothing really is wrong with you. Maybe you don't have no mental illness. Maybe you just going through something.
Half of them
just on tack mode.
Half of them homeless people didn't become having the illness until they became
broke,
homeless.
Broke.
You get it? Yeah, a thought, a broke or lost they home, or this shit was settling in their brain because they had so much shit on their mind and
And they
they
want to
physical.
escape from
They
society.
want to see, yo, exactly. So half of that people, just like God bless the dead, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
My prayers and everything goes out to the dude that lost his kids
Mm-hmm.
and his family, and even the female, she had a family that loved those two kids that had died in the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the girl was in the shelter and all of that, and they were saying she was going
Postpartum
through,
depression.
yeah, and shit like that, and she killed her what 3 year old, 11, 3 year old, and 11-month-year-old baby. Stabbed them up. I don't want to get to the months if it's all right, but stabbed them up, man. Yo, what kind of depression and
How you
stuff.
depressed but you kill the kids but not your son?
No,
Yo,
because that's what happens when you're sleeping.
yo, it,
Mm-hmm.
it's shit that yo, it's just crazy, man. And before we get up out of here, we almost been up here an hour mark. You know what I mean? And this, and this is what we was talking about. We had an open talk. Open talk always can lead into some kind of open talk. We could talk about a lot of stuff for long and all that. Don't mind us, but yo, we on our open talk. Open talk is openly talk.
We just
Yo,
speaking from the heart. We're not saying it to be hurting anybody or
no.
discriminate
It's
against anybody. We just being expressing
open
how we
talk.
feel.
Open talk today. So yo, on that note, what you were saying, well, Brooklyn Fats, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Let us know, put us out on one of them closings too, man. Like, let
Okay.
us know.
What I would say is this, due to people having mental illness, we don't know. We're not a doctor. We're not a psychologist. We don't know what people go through in the world. And you can't just detain them because from what you see, from what you see,
Hmm.
you're not questioning the situation. You're not asking any questions or investigating the situation. You just assume that all person got a mental illness and they must be detained. I don't think that's right until you get down to the bottom of it. That's not fair to any individual
How
who
are they
rides the
Exactly.
classifying
train
who the fuck
or
is
walk in the
got mental
public.
illness? What's the
Because
Yeah.
classifications for it though? Like how are they determining who got mental illness?
So,
What's the
how
yeah.
you can
criteria for
how you
that?
can determine it is asking for some ID or something.
No, I'm just not
You
saying
know,
how. I'm saying how are they going? How are they doing it?
they ain't never say. They didn't never
I
give us the
bet they
information
did.
on how.
I bet they fucking did.
Yeah. So, what's your thought, yo, Brock?
Hmm.
What you got? What you got, Brock?
Shit, sound low.
Yeah. Oh, he said shit, yo. We signing off. That's his thought. Yo, my thought is like, you know, the world changes, man. Every day is a different time clock on there. If that's the right
Hmm.
time clock on there, we going by. Hopefully we going by. Let's go by the right time, not the forced time, not the wrong time, and not none of that.
The
Nobody got to
time is
put their
now.
life. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Nobody got to put their lives on jeopardy for no bullshit. If you have to, do what you got to go do. But I say stay lovely, man, and stay old. I say stay old. Don't stay too young, man. Stay old, man. You got old dudes out there thinking they're young, so stay old, man. Stay who you is, man, and love, man. Yo, this is coming from like ain't nothing funny, A&F, and it's also coming from Fast World. You know what I mean? Stay old, man. And yo, from the people that wasn't here that was missing, y'all already know who it is, bro. Y'all already know when the new season of Ain't Nothing Funny is coming in. And then we bringing in another one of those other ones. We bringing in Dawn Fat Brooklyn, fucking Brooklyn Fest. So we bringing in a whole nother other what's the name in 2023. Y'all gotta be prepared and just look out for that. Yo, we coming with some shit. Yo, shout out to Big Mike. Shout out to the like the Evening Rush Network. And shout out to just the people that I know that I what's the name, man? Brooklyn Fat. Shout out to
Fast
my
World.
baby Brooklyn. Brooklyn, what's the name? I'm gonna post up her card, but it's Brooklyn. Yo, Brooklyn. Shout out that what's the name for me, baby?
The clothing line.
Huh? Shout out your website, that Brooklyn, what's the name? Hold me up, man. Let me know. Let them people know.
Unspoken dreams.
Unspoken Dreams, you gonna watch out for that too. But shout out your what's your email address? I had that all out on that, man. You know what I mean? We got them cards up there. So when I'm talking about networking and putting this shit in there, I'm networking for the family. You see that clothing and everything come out, bro. So that's why I'm doing, networking for the family, and this is what family do. We
Family all.
positive, family y'all, man. I love
Family
y'all,
are
man.
us. That's it.
Family
Family
y'all,
are
us,
us.
man. I love you, yo. Your good shout outs to, like I say once again, my godson. You know what I mean, Skype. Yo, I appreciate that, what you did and all that and everything. Your shout out to Mike. Appreciate that. Shout out to everybody who watched the show. And I also appreciate you for you showing up, Fats. Love y'all,
Alright.
man. My birthday. I'm gonna keep enjoying that and doing what I'm doing, man. And stay
Stay positive.
suffering, stay positive, man.
Stay
Peace.
positive.
We love
Thank you.
y'all, man. Peace.